Howdy, Possum Patty here. Yay, way down here. Yes, here I am on the floor. Just came out from under the table with a basket of paper scraps. Yes, like I said in the last video, I'm getting together some things to do a page in my Awesome Possum journal. And I did get out a bag of scrapbook paper scraps. And I was like, really wasn't in the mood to use scrapbook paper. So I said, what else can I use? So of course I crawled under the table here and I picked out this basket, and it's got some interesting things in here. And maybe I'll use something from this basket. Let's see. Maybe I'll get up. Well, I'll tell you what, you come on along and I'll get up in a minute. It takes a while. In the last video, I was watercoloring this really cute little fairy mushroom fern stamp that I got at a yard sale. Isn't that cute? I love it. I love how it came out. And I said, well, I was going to put this in the Awesome Possum journal and that I would explain that in this video. Well, one of my Awesome Possum peeps, Catherine Champion, sent me an email with a little image on it, and she said she saw this and it reminded her of me, and I wonder why. Love that, love that. I'm like, oh, a fairy possum. All right, should I put it in the fairy journal? Should I put it in the possum journal? Well, I printed out a copy of the possum and I took off the background so I could see it better, sort of like on a tie-dyed background. But I left the words, "It is I, your fairy god possum, ... dot, dot." Dot, dot, dot. Okay, so I was going to put these all together on a page and then just make a little note that this came from Catherine and put the date. So basically, these are the elements, and I just need something for the background. And I do have lots of painty papers. Lots of painty papers. Oh, I was spraying ferns. Yes. This was a major project, I think, last year. Splashing, 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 splattering, and spraying over ferns. Could use that. Oh, I got a whole bag of painty papers here. Let's see. This is a grungy one. I could do grungy. Or this is very colorful. I believe I was gel plate printing maybe, and use a book page as a clean off. Maybe. I like that there's print in the background. I don't know, I was in the mood just to do something that was just like, you know, not scrapbook paper. Okay. Use that all the time. I like to use some of my other supplies. I don't know why, but I kind of like this one. Little orange like the flowers, yeah. I don't know, I'm liking that one for right now. What else is in here? That would fit on the page. Ooh, I got a lot of things in here. Oh my. Oh my, look at that one. That one is amazing. Well, there's leaves in there. I can see the imprint of, oh, here's a fern. Look at that one. Ooh, oh yes, oh my. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I'm changing my mind. This is now moved to the top of the pile. That one's kind of grungy. That one's kind of dark. That's interesting, but not what I want on this page. Ooh, this one's really spectacular. Oh, it's got mushroom stamps on it. Ooh. Kind of like that pink one, though. Oh, and this one does, too. In gold. There's mushroom stamps in gold on there. All right, let's give an audition and see if we like this one better. Okay, on this one, these three elements show up more, but I don't know. I'm loving this one. I'm loving this one. Okay, we're going to go with this one. We're going to go with that one. Some gel plate, some just fun. This was just fun paper. And some dyed with elderberry ink. This is elderberry ink. Okay, what else is in here? Oh, there's more. Oh, that's really pretty. You can see all the little bits of the ferns gel plate. Yeah, but that's too neat. I didn't want a neat one. I didn't want a neat one. Oh, and here's those little flower fairies. Oh, I should put that with the fairy journal, which is over there. Okay. All right. Enough of that. Let's get going. Let's get going. It is I, your fairy Godpossum. Oh, which side do I want to? Oh, Mr. Possum's yawning. Sometimes it's a challenge to work in a big journal, and sometimes it's a challenge to work in a smaller space. But I think this will work just fine. So we're going to, this is just sketchbook paper, I think. Mr. Possum is yawning. Long day. This is the day we go to Rhode Island for my music lessons. And we do lots of errands on the way up and lots of errands on the way back. We usually pack a little bit of a picnic lunch. Can't always eat out. Now that's too expensive. So expensive to eat out. Well, it's expensive even to just buy food. Okay, I printed this all out on like a light cardstock. This too. I could probably just use the glue stick. Maybe add just a touch of tacky glue. Keep the corners down till it dries. Put my little fairy right down there. Like that. And let's see, I've got to fit this in. Maybe I'll put that there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to put that way up the top. This should stay down, right? Put that there. And that's sticky. Put her up there. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but the fairy Godpossum has these little red ballet slippers on. And oh, there's my clock. Oh, morning dove clock already? Oh, my goodness. And a fairy wand with a gold star and little fairy wings and a blue hat. And I'm thinking of doing like one more thing here. I'm going to get some glittery pens out. Knocking my ears off. Okay. Okay, I got some scraps of cardstock. And I was thinking of putting little shiny bits. Little shiny bits. Do I have red? This is kind of like red. Oh, that's too big though. Or maybe not. I was hoping I had a skinny red sparkly one, but I don't. Alright, so I gotta be careful. Let me pump this up a little bit. Okay. And I'm just gonna touch those little red slippers like that. Like little ruby slippers. Yes, you're right. Little ruby slippers. Okay. Now the hat is blue. Blue. Look at the light blue. I'm looking through my sparkly things here. That might work. These are just glitter gel pens from the Dollar Tree. And I was thinking of putting some glitter on the hat. Now the back of the hat is blue, but it looks like the front is in the shadow. So I was thinking of putting like a little silver moon or something on the front of that. Or gold. 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 This is a premium Deco Color gold pen by Marvy. And we can put some gold on the star. Doesn't have a good point. That's okay. Oop. Got kind of lumpy there. Should have cleaned it off first. I don't think I can draw a moon on that little hat with this fat tip. It was hard enough doing the star. So, what should we do? What should we do? Ooh, white, 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 white. Signo Uniball. Like a little crescent moon. A little dot at the top. Ooh, how about those wings? You can tell I just love the play. Now this is too dark. Wish I had something lighter. Are these all the same? Are these all the same? No, they're different colors of pink. So with the added pink sparkly pen on the wings and a little bit of blue on the hat, I added the gold to the star, and I put a little gold bling bling right in the center. It's a little wet. And then the red ruby slippers that are sparkly are really jazzed up our fairy Godpossum. I love this page. From Catherine Champion, July 7th, 2024, yard sale stamp. So the stamps from the yard sale, got my painty paper, and my friendship fairy Godpossum. Well, let's talk about serendipity now. Yes. Well, I got up this morning and I put on this dress. It's supposed to be hot and humid today, and this is loose and cool. And I said, I'll be comfortable wearing this. And then Mr. Possum said, well, it's kind of plain at the top. He said, why don't you wear a necklace? And I said, oh, okay, good idea. I never think to go in the jewelry box and put on jewelry, right? So I opened up the jewelry box and I have little necklaces. And I said, oh, I'll wear the little green turtle. Duh, green dress, okay. But as I was putting it on, I looked at the back of the turtle and it's engraved. My sister gave this to me, but I forgot what was printed on the back. And it said, go with the flow. Well, it's a sea turtle, go with the flow. I said, well, that's really nice. That could be my positive thought for the day, right? Go with the flow. So then I was telling you about all the errands we do on the way to music and on the way back. And, this morning was stop at the dump, go to the town hall, pay the taxes. Yeah, keeping it real here, Possum Patty, dump taxes like everybody else, right? Well, the town hall is attached to the library. So I ran in, I paid the taxes, and I said, well, let me pop into the library and check out their free shelf, see if there's any magazines. Mr. Possum likes to read the National Geographics while I'm in music, and then I can cut them up. And sometimes they have, the Connecticut magazines or the Connecticut Woodlands or, something like HGTV that I can harvest this. I need furniture for my Iris Apfel journal. So this is a good one. Oh, nice colorful stuff. All right, this is going to work well for that. I'll harvest that. And I'll probably look at the Connecticut Woodlands magazines before I cut them up. So we're in the car having our little picnic lunch snack before music starts, and Mr. Possum grabbed some magazines to look at, and he handed me this one while I was sitting there having my sandwich, and I'm reading it, and I said, oh, spring 2023, nice picture of some water running there. Oh, it says, go with the flow. I was like, whoa, go with the flow. And my little turtle said, go with the flow. What is the universe telling me today? Do a go with the flow journal page. So my positivity journal, I think it's over there. Now, last year I was taking this out to the picnic table and working on this heart-shaped, a book that takes its time journal. And it's just positive things, just positive quotes and images, and very comforting. And I have a few pages left. This one's done. That one says love. I have an empty page right there. And two more over there. Oh, one on the back. All right, so there's a few more pages in here that can get done. Yeah, so I've got room in here. I did count this as one of my 38/now 39 journals. And I have some, positive quote things in here. I have an actual flow book. I was talking about my trashy flows. This is an actual flow book, which is a resource for journals, and you can cut these things out and put them in your journal. Cutting and pasting and lists and little journaling cards, all kinds of things in here. So I was just doing like a Sunday slow down journal session outside. So I think what I'm going to do is, all right, Possum page is done. I'm going to leave this out because I want to do the go with the flow. Oh, and I do have my beach journal out here. Oh, I didn't look for my material yet. Okay, I have to work on that. But in the meantime, I do have this paper with these little tiny shells on it. Remember, my fairies found their little shells. So I want to do a little micro shell page for them in their fairy journal. And what other crumbs do I have? Oh, I have Happy Mail. I have Happy Mail from Nancy Jenkins. Now, this came all the way from Michigan. I don't know what's in it. So I'm just going to leave these on the table. A few crumbs for tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'll do first, but this will get me started on something for tomorrow. And I had fun today, and I'm so happy I could share it with you. Happy junk journaling. Bye-bye. When in doubt, play dead. Life advice from an unexpected source. Most fears are irrational. Some fears are rational. It's good to know the difference. Rational, rational, rational. Irrational. No more critters, very convincing decoy. The fear of something is almost always worse than the thing itself. Eep,